like no tea, no shade to this person at all, but the Antichrist tried to get me killed, tried to kill me, and um I was in church when I was saved. Bonjour. I'm kidding. Hey guys, it's Vic. Welcome back to my channel. I would like to share the story that ended up one of the worst days of my life. I am eternally grateful and thankful to God that I survived and that I can share this story. When it was happening, I had this vision of me sharing online my story alongside the doctors and the medication and lots of professional therapeutic help and my parents and my family and my brother helping me. What got me through was knowing that I would have to one day share my story and help others. So this is a story of how my twin flame journey almost got me killed. And why do I say this with so much attitude? Is because I really thought I had found my twin flame. I'm really going to try my best to keep his identity a secret, or not a secret, anonymous, because it's not about him at all. We're not in contact. It does not matter at all about him. The point of this video is genuinely because I fully thought I had found my twin flame. Like textbook twin flame. And I'm making this video to tell you that, yes, the twin flame journey is real. Um, yeah, you probably have a twin flame soul out there, but it's not what you think it is. And it almost got me killed, not because of him, but because the truth about the twin flame journey is that you are actually like your demons are in a relationship. Okay. It's a spiritual warfare attack on people because all people want is love and life. And you think that this one person is going to give you that. And in reality, Mm, no, I literally and no tea, no shade to this person at all, but the Antichrist tried to get me killed, tried to kill me, and um I was in church when I was saved because it happened on Christmas Eve. We go to church once a year on Christmas Eve every year. Love it or hate it, that's the tradition in the family. I guess we have to start at the beginning because that's the end of the story. Let's just get right into it from the beginning. I met this guy through mutual friends. He was visiting Montreal. I was dating a guy for 2.5 years and made some friends through him, some girlfriends through him. And then once the breakup happened, I remained friends with these girls and they were great. And they texted me one day, hey, we're going out. We're getting a table. Some friends from Toronto are visiting. At first I said yes. Like, yeah, so down. I need to go out and dance. And then I remember being at work that day and texting my friend being like, "Ugh, finally, I don't want to come. I'm not down. I'll catch you guys another time." She was like, no, too late. We can't cancel. I told them we're going. They got a table. I was like, okay. So I get ready, and then end up going, having a great night, meet this guy. We fully vibe, but he's not from it, whatever. It doesn't matter. We vibe. And then, oh, wait, I do see him again that weekend. We end up kissing. And it's like, wow. And I remember the second we met, I was like, have I met this person before? I feel like my soul recognized his soul and blah, blah, blah. And then we end up not seeing each other for 2 months. But then I end up going to Toronto because my cousin was having a bridal shower. I end up seeing him. And again, we connect so much on a deep level. And I can tell this is new for him too. And then I'm trying to make this without going into detail because I literally don't want to open up the trauma wounds, but I'm feeling called to share this because I don't know why I'm seeing twin flame everywhere. And guys, please do not fall into this trap. Okay, let me keep going because you're going to crave this person that you can't have. And it's going to lead to years of self sabotage, or it's going to lead to very near death encounter like my story. Let's keep going. So, where was I? So, whatever, we hang out a few months later. Someone was so cool, so fun. Then he ends up going back to his original country on the other side of the world. And we keep talking, not really. And then, oh, I guess a few months later, maybe we start FaceTiming. Again, he doesn't know when he's coming back to Canada. Whatever. Literally years go by. No, wait, this is important. We start FaceTiming a few months after meeting. We start encountering or we start experiencing the same dreams and the same. This is so TMI for YouTube. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we start experiencing the same sexual dreams and same sexual fantasies, but like very spiritually. And this guy is not spiritual. And I'm like, I was not a yoga teacher at the time. I became a yoga teacher near the end of my story with this guy. At the time was not at all in contact with him for months. Actually, maybe this is important. This is important. Let me get comfortable for this. I don't know if this looks awkward on camera. Let me just go like this. Oh, and he starts seeing he lives in the Middle East and he starts seeing my name like everywhere. My name like doesn't even exist in the Arabic language. Like my name's Victoria. I start seeing like his birthday ever so random thing like I start seeing numbers, spiritual numbers, start like the signs were signing. Anyways, so we don't see each other for like 8 months or a year. I don't even remember the timeline. Brain really blocked it out. Remember. I remember. Okay. Wait, it's coming back to me. Okay, it just started raining. Basically, we stopped talking literally, I think, for 8 months. Okay, because the distance. Okay, I'm gonna close my window because it's hailing out. Because the distance was hard. Didn't know when he was coming, if and when he was coming back to Canada. We both didn't want to do like long distance, but like the connection was so strong and like we both knew that if we didn't talk, then that connection would like stay preserved for whenever the next time we'd see each other. Whatever, like go on about with my life. And I remember actually funny little story. The summer that we were talking, I was supposed to go to Toronto in August for my wedding. I remember texting him like a couple months before, I guess in like June, July, being like, "Are you gonna be in Toronto at the time?" He's like, "I don't think so." And I'm like, "I don't even want to go if you're not there," like being so bleh. And the wedding got postponed. Literally the day I was supposed to leave for the wedding in August, it got postponed because the groom got COVID. So they postponed it to late October. Stopped talking for like 2, 3 months. He was not in the country, wasn't planning on returning to the country. We had just kissed and like doesn't matter, okay? Like it was like a cool connection, this guy that I met, but nothing more, nothing less. I go to October. I go to October. I go to the wedding in Toronto in the end of October. I remember asking my cousin who lives in Toronto, "Can you send me a pic of you downtown? Not of you downtown, but can you take a pic downtown and send it to me? I want to post it as my story so that this guy can see." Not because I want to see him, but because I want him to reply and say, like, "Hey, have fun. Like, wish I was there. Wish I could see you." We had been no contact for a couple months. Post a story. And I remember, like, he doesn't see it for 23 hours. I remember seeing that on my phone and throwing my phone across the room and then having to get ready for the wedding because the wedding was in, like, an hour or 2. So we're at the wedding, at the reception afterwards, like, in between courses, and I go to the washroom, and I get a text, and it's like, "Victoria, in Toronto for the weekend. I'm here to pack up my apartment because 'cause I'm moving forever across the globe, even further than where I've been this entire time." And I'm like, "Oh, wow. Okay, well, hey." He tells me to come because it was, like, Halloween weekend, like, "Come to a party," whatever. I said, "Okay." I end up spending the weekend with him, leave there that weekend, falling in love. We were like, "I see ya when I see you, have fun moving on the other side of the country on the other side of the globe, sorry, and, like, see you when I see you." End up continuing to talk for a little bit, and again, experiencing these, like, spiritual similarities, like, really strange things, and he's like, "Victoria, do you know what this is? Like, what is this?" He thought I was doing stuff to him, and I was like, "I thought you were doing stuff to me, like, I'm as confused as you are." being more spiritually curious and more like spiritually intelligent, I guess, I started doing my own research and I come to the conclusion that we have ourselves a textbook case of the twin flame journey and that I have found my long lost twin from our past lives. And this is the one life where we get to be together if we learn all our lessons and if we heal all karmic cycles and if we all that bullshit. Okay, like I thought we were one of the star seeds. Like, and he's the one that started that he's the one that was like, what is this connection? Why is it so strong? I was like, bro, I don't know. Let me do my research, I guess. And then we were just like, okay, well, this is part of it. And then let's just keep doing like living our separate lives. And when wants us together, we'll come back together, blah, blah, blah. 13 months go by. I'm going to say that 13 months go by. I do not see this person because he lives bazillion continents away. He lives like the furthest continent away. Well, no, but like I'm trying to keep his identity private because I couldn't care less and like no free clout. So during these 13 months after me seeing him in Toronto, after the wedding, we at one point, I guess, like we go no contact for 6 or 7 months because it doesn't even matter. And during this time, I like go and find myself. I go to Morocco to become a yoga teacher. I like am living my like leveling up, like whatever. And then one day go to see a psychic and he tells me like, who is this soul that is na na na? What's this guy? He goes, did he tell you he's coming back? I go, no. He goes, yeah, you'll see him before the end of the year. Sure enough, 2 weeks later, get a text. Hey Victoria, I'm going to Toronto. I want to see you. I'll come to Montreal. And I was like, well, I'm a yoga teacher now. I can come to you. Like I'm free as a bird. He was like, okay, okay, blah, 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 blah. I haven't seen this person in 13 months. And again, like we fully thought, okay, like life wants us to link up again because maybe we gotta heal uh some lineage, trauma, whatever, like all that bull crap. Okay. All the signs were signing. I fully thought this person was my twin flame. Like they say, when you meet your twin flame, the memories, you feel like you've met them before. And all of the signs, like I did my research obsessively. My tarot readings on Twitter and on TikTok, like my For You page was so tailored and so pinpointed the everything like that was going to happen. So I go see him in Toronto after 13 months of not seeing him and after like 6, 7 months of no contact. We have both like continued our lives and grown as people, but now like we're going to see each other and the connection is going to be so great because we conserved it. We sleep together once. He had previously commented, okay, wait, I'm going to put a pin in that because it'll add to the effect I'm trying to give here. So we sleep together once. I take Plan B. You know. Again, this is TMI for YouTube. I'm sorry, mother, if you're watching this, please do not watch. Please erase that from your brain. 4 weeks go by and I started experiencing this pain. And I thought I had pulled a muscle because I was a fresh yoga teacher. I was doing so much yoga. I started training with a personal trainer and thought I was just so fit. I take Advil. It doesn't help, so it's not muscular. And on Christmas Eve, I'm in yoga and I'm unwell. And this is not cool for me because I'm the new yoga teacher. Can't be lying down, during a power class. Guy next to me goes like, "Are you good?" I go, "Yeah, I just pulled a muscle." He's like, "Okay." Go to church that evening, very unwell and very much a lot of pain. And something in church, my mom looked at me. She says, maybe we need to go to the hospital. I was like, no, I don't want to ruin Christmas. We'll go in a few days if we need to, or I'll go to bed early. I really think the Holy Spirit told my family, no, Victoria needs to go to the hospital because everything shifted in that moment. And what I wanted to say earlier, as I put a pin in it, is that my twin flame would often comment about how he liked that I wore my cross during these sexual acts, or like it made me look like a hot Christian girl. I wear this cross because it was my grandmother gave it to me when I was like 8. At the time, I was a non-follower of Christ. I low key thought I was gonna convert to Islam and was studying yoga and Buddhism. Was just not a follower of Christ. Again, went to church because it was Christmas Eve and because that was tradition. But he commented on my cross a lot and how he liked it during the that I had it on during the act. And I thought he was my twin flame. So I thought, wow, like we're healing generational trauma here. Lol. Anyways, so or we're at the hospital. I think it's my appendix. My mom thinks it's my appendix. The doctor thinks it's my appendix. Anyways, long ass story short, I end up having surgery on the day, like exactly a month after we went no contact, because I had an ectopic pregnancy and I had been internally bleeding for 10 days. I thought I was on my period and I thought my period was being weird because I had taken Plan B. And before the comments come for me and say, well, are you blaming the twin flame journey for having unprotected sex? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I fully think that the Antichrist tried to get to me through what I thought was my twin flame. And that everything online was telling me that I was experiencing the twin flame journey and that all the symptoms I was having was just part of the twin flame journey and that was normal and that I just had to keep healing myself and healing my traumas. And nah, bro, I needed Jesus to save me like he did that night in church. Yeah, and then I've seen some people online talk about how the twin flame is actually just your demons are in a relationship. And yeah, I can see that because this has nothing to do with the person that I shared my twin flame journey with at all, which is why I have not named this person at all. It is about the fact that we are all looking for love and light and unconditional love. And the Antichrist saw a vulnerable Christian girl and said, let me try to take her life through this person who she thinks is the one, or she has shared multiple lives with, and that this is the one. This is so vulnerable, and I can't believe I'm going to edit this and then post this on YouTube, but I feel like it has to be done because I'm seeing everyone with their twin flame, and every time I bring it up to well, every time I used to bring it up to someone, because I do not say those words anymore. It's probably the last time I'll ever say the words twin flame because they are fakety doodah. They're as fake as that word and as fake as the twin. Anyways, this is not the person's fault, and I have spent years in therapy and trying to understand why this happened. But I fully think that, like, because the thing, had my body not rejected this egg, this fetus, I would have believed that I would have had to, that it was meant to be, and that I would have raised this kid alone because this person was not going to move here for me. And I know that. Although he was my twin flame and he knew that too, he was in a situation where he was not able to leave where he was with the job and culturally and with family. He could not have raised a daughter with a Christian girl that he is not married to. Like, my body rejected him, rejected the fetus that we would have created together. Thankfully, because I'm much more happier with the life that I have now as opposed to what the image looks like of me with a child, like a 2 or 3 year old. Yeah, because I thought that person was my twin flame. And so I would have kept it because I thought that that would have been part of the journey. I'm sharing this because if you think that you are on the twin, twin flame journey, please stop what you're doing. Please acknowledge that whatever light you think you see in that person, that is simply a reflection of your own light. And there's a reason you are not with this person and cannot be with this person. And that's not life trying to test you. That's God being like, hello, see how amazing you think this person is? That's actually how amazing you are in everyone else's eyes. But you don't know that. And I'm going to put this person very far away from you to make sure that you are not with them. And if you try to be with them, I will try to kill you. Well, no, that's not nice. Sorry. I know God didn't say that, but for those people who say, "Oh, well, my twin flame lives in my country, but he's in another relationship." Yeah, babe, that's not your twin flame. Your twin flame would want to be with you, no? Even if he wants to be with you, he's not choosing you. That's not love. The twin flame journey is not love. The twin flame journey is your demons are in a relationship with that other person's demons. And that's why you think you need that person so deeply. And that's why you would do anything to be with that person, is because your demon is in a relationship with their demon. I just know this for a fact because I almost died. And I have nothing else left to say. Thank you for watching this video. God bless your soul and stay safe out there. Do not embark on the twin flame journey. She's dangerous. Um, Follow Jesus. And I say that, and I'm trying my best out here. I am not a very good follower of Jesus at the current moment. I'm trying very hard. I don't know why I'm saying this in this video, but just like I'm telling you because I'm not like this crazy Christian girl. I'm literally at the beginning of my walk, and I'm like, wow, that's what happened. I see it so clearly now. Like I said, at the time of my surgery, when the doctor was telling me I'm gonna need surgery on Christmas morning, this is happening, I had a vision of me, like or I don't know, I just had a like, God spoke to me being like, "You're gonna have to share this story one day." And I didn't understand why. At first, I thought, "Oh, I have to tell people about ectopic pregnancies because the school system failed us." And I'd never learned about it until the doctor was like, "Pretty sure you have an ectopic pregnancy." And I was like, "What's that?" And all my friends were like, "What's that?" And my twin flame, "What's that?" So, no, I think it was part of, like the twin flame journey actually almost killed me because our demons were in such a deep relationship that they tried to kill me. And so, yeah, don't have sex because you will get pregnant and die. But other than that, don't get on the twin flame journey and please and please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video. Bye.